Hello, 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 everyone. Happy you're here. Happy I'm here. We immediately start with a big smile on our face. We left off with stomach meridian yesterday, the stomach, celebrating the stomach, right? The receiver of the grains, taking nourishment into the body and feeding the organs. Big smile that actually moves the cheeks up, right? So you can feel it at the base of the eye socket, up into the jaw. That's how big the smile is. Today we work with the pair, the spleen. So the stomach moves stuff through, so it's a yang organ. Thank you for moving the stuff through us. And then the spleen is a container. Together, they are the center, the spleen and the stomach. So grateful to them. Bringing nourishment in, the spleen is going to transform and transport and really lift up qi. Remember, the food qi is gu qi, and it lifts the qi up to the lungs. So there's an upliftment from the spleen. And then it also, okay, the blood down into the organs. So it really does a nice job, working with blood, nourishing the organs like the stomach does. I'm a big fan of a kneeling meditation, but today I'm more in a Baddha Konasana to start. And again, you can just visualize this pathway if you want to just sit and visualize. Or you can massage. I'll take you on the pathway of the spleen. And we want to start at the big toe, at the nail bed, and the medial, so the inner of the toe. The spleen is a yin organ. Yin is inner, like your insides. So you're going to massage your big toe right around the nail bed there, but on the inside. And we can smile into this because you're massaging away worry and anxiety. And that we want to have a nice, natural earth element quality of sympathy and empathy, but not overdoing it. A healthy sense of sympathy and empathy for ourselves and others. We don't want it to turn into pity. So a healthy sense. We're going to work our way up to the mound of the big toe. And it's where the rough skin meets the soft skin of the foot. And you're going to dip just behind the mound. And we're kind of in the arch, the early arch, or the forefoot. And then we're going to just kind of massage into the arch. You'll notice maybe if there's any stagnant qi, any tender spots. Coming into spleen 4 in the arch itself, almost like the high arch there. And they say this is a great point to work with stomach 40, which is on the outer calf, like midway down. And I'll send you pictures, of course. So working the arch of the foot, and then kind of halfway down, we worked with stomach 36 yesterday. So you're just kind of palpating on the shin bone and a little further down than yesterday. We're at 36, so go a little down to 40. But it's nice to massage in the arch of your foot and work those 2 points together. Great for digestion. Do both legs. They say working these 2 points together, we can really get control of our emotions. So if we're restless, we have anxiety, we have fear, agitation, an imbalance of sympathy, we can massage these points and really ground, connect, balance where there's an imbalance. We're going to continue the journey up of the spleen. We just go up the inner calf, the inner knee, the inner thighs, really follows sort of the deep front line of fascia. And then we're going to come into the hips, and we're going to work 2 points by the navel. So your lateral of the navel, and that'll be stomach 25. If you go about 3 sooner, if you think 3, almost 3 inches underneath the nipple line, but above the navel, that's spleen 16. Working these 2 basically center points. Remember yesterday, we get out of the head and we get into the gut. So just beside the navel, and that's stomach 25. And if you think about, 2 to 3 inches up, but below the nipple line, that's spleen 16. And they say these 2 are really good to work, really to get into the central nature of the earth element. It's great for digestion. Any kind of spleen chi deficiency, if things are stagnant, not moving, not nourishing. If we're too much up in the mind, these 2 points treat a condition called running piglet chi. Too much stress, too much agitation in the mind. It helps us be centered down in the gut, massaging these points. And then from 16, we're going to branch out to the ribs a little bit. You can walk up your ribs all the way underneath the collarbone. But then we want to dip down and behind slightly to the 7th intercostal space. So as if you could count down to your 7th rib. And you can often feel, so it would be behind the breast there. You can feel there's a tender spot there in the ribs. This is spleen 21. And this is where when we get a hug, it feels so good. Hugging, they say, is great for spleen 21. Wrapping your arms around someone's ribs or getting someone's arms wrapped around your ribs. About the 7th rib down. Very comforting, very nourishing, allows us to center. The earth element is all about center, axis. When you're ready, you can reposition your legs to any way that feels good and comfortable for you to sit. Notice how you feel. Smile on your face. Long, slow, deep breaths. Allow the breaths to be calming and soothing. Today, we have completed the first circuit of the 24-hour clock. There are 3 circuits of flow. You're going to follow along with me with your breath from your chest to your thumb. Follow that route of lung meridian. So grateful for the lungs. Taking in life, taking in breath. I am here. Remember that first breath. I am here. The color is white. From chest to your thumb. Now from your index finger, you'll come up the arm, all the way up to the neck. You're going to stop right at the nostrils. This beautiful curve on the outer nostrils. Large intestine, so grateful for letting go. The ability to let go of what no longer serves us. So grateful for the large intestine. The metal elements, still the color white. From index finger, up the arm, up the neck, into the nostril there. Both sides. We'll dive in, and from the base of your eye, down your cheek to the corner of your mouth. We're working the stomach, the jaw, the ear. Goes up into the head, dips down the neck, down the chest, nipple line, down the belly, front of the thigh, front of the knee, down the shin, the top of the foot, to the second toe. I am calm and confident and centered. Earth element about centering. Being calm in the body. Smile on the face as you work your way down. All the way down to the second toe. And the color is yellow. Also a yellowy orange or an orangey yellow. Like the sunset of late summer. And the spleen from the big toe, the nail bed, the inner nail there, all the way up the inner arch, the inner ankle, the inner calf, the inner thigh, into the hips, rising up, lateral of the navel, into the ribs, so up to the diaphragm, the ribs, getting a little lateral, up to the chest, the collarbone, and then dipping down just a little bit to that 7th rib. In the body. So I'm going to follow these 4 pathways. From chest to thumb, from index finger to face, to the nostrils. From the base of the eye down to the second toe. And from the big toe all the way up, back to the chest rib cage area. Chest to thumb, index finger to nostril. Eye, cheek, face to second toe. And big toe, back up to the chest and the ribs. Feel free to work with white light up and down the arm. From chest to thumb, index to face. And yellowy orange light from face to toe, from toe to chest. You want to be able to stay focused, stay clear. This is also part of the spleen and the stomach. Our ability to be open, clear, focus. As you continue to follow this pathway of chi, this first circuit, the front of the body, the anterior portion, feel free to layer on the affirmations. From chest to thumb, I am here. From index finger to nostril, I let go of all that does not serve me. From eye to second toe, my mind is clear and my body is nourished and relaxed. And from big toe to chest ribs, I am calm, confident, and centered. For the lungs, I am here. For the large intestine, I let go of all that does not serve me. For the stomach, my mind is clear and my body is nourished and relaxed. And for the spleen, I am calm, confident, and centered. Now, the next time you come up the spleen meridian, right up from the big toe, calm, confident, and centered. And there's no rush. Follow the circuit. But when you're ready, we'll take our index, middle, and ring fingers on each hand and just press gently into the spleen stomach region, a little bit left underneath the ribs. We're going to include the pancreas as well. Gentle pressure, smile on your face. So grateful for the stomach and spleen. Taking it all in, transforming it, nourishing. To get out of the head, let's stay there in the center of the body. We're going to utilize the earth sound, WHO, right? So who. We don't want it to come from the cheeks or the mouth. They say it with your chest. Whoo, 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 whoo. And we're letting go of worry, anxiety, agitation, so we can be clear, open, and focused. Whoo, 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 You can notice this area is right above the large intestine. And remember the sound for metal, for letting go. And you can keep your hands on this part of your body, or just relax your hands down. And continue to sit with a soft smile, honoring the spirit, Yi, Y-I, the spirit of the earth element, the stomach and the spleen. Our ability to have empathy without worrying. So basically, our ability to care. And caring from a place that is not of worry, that doesn't cause anxiety. It's like a pure, clear caring. It's going to lead us into tomorrow as we work into the heart, because the spleen has a very strong connection to the heart. Spleen plays a very important part with blood, recycling old red blood cells and storing white blood cells for immunity. There's a strong connection between the spleen and the heart. So sitting with that, being so open, so clear, caring. It's like a caring with freedom, the freedom to care without the heaviness, the burden of worry. It's like, I care, because that is the spirit of the spleen and stomach. It wants to be here, caring, empathetic, sympathetic, but without that worry, that heaviness and burden of worry. That big smile down into the gut, all the way down, big toe, second toe. We'll end our time together with a hug, a self hug, sliding your hands across the body, right around that seventh rib, but really all the ribs. And I can't say it enough, big smile on the face, give yourself a hug. Caring begins here. Not only self-love, but self-care. I love you. I care about you. So much gratitude for the spleen, the stomach, taking it all in. Spleen lifting it to the lungs, the gu chi, love that. Nourishing all the organs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we complete this circuit, so much gratitude for the lungs and large intestine as well. Taking life in, letting life go, and everything that happens in between those two things. All the nourishment, the digestion, the assimilation. And then the elimination. Feels complete. I feel complete. And that's what completing a circuit is meant to feel like. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you. Have a great day. Hug people right around the ribs. It's going to be such a great day, full of hugs. Namaste, everyone.